Tired of your stream looking basic AF? Today, I'm showing you how to build a professionally looking stream from scratch in OBS Studio. But stick around because I'm showing you a brand new way to permanently unlock premium stream overlays without ever paying a single dime for a monthly subscription fee. So let's do it. When you first open up your streaming software like OBS, you're immediately greeted with this giant black depressing void. And you ask yourself, well, how do I actually design this to make it not look like an absolute turd? You could waste hours going to sketchy sites, downloading random files, getting viruses, but we ain't got time for that. Instead, I want to show you where you can get reliable professional stream overlays for free. So to make this happen, we're teaming up with my favorite design platform, which is OWN Pro, and they kindly sponsored today's video so I can show you a step-by-step process on how to do it for your own stream. So hit the link in the description below to get brought to the homepage here. Then you're simply going to click sign up in the top right corner. Now we need to connect our Twitch, YouTube, or Kick account so that way we can actually get the live activity feed sent to OWN. So that way our follower alerts and donation alerts and all of that work instantly. Once you connect for the first time, you'll be brought to the onboarding page, but just skip the onboarding in the top right so we can get brought to the homepage where we can follow along together. You might be overwhelmed when you first get to the homepage because there's a lot of stuff on here, but it's actually a good problem because there's a lot of free stuff on here too. So the first thing we want to do is click on the store tab, and then we can scroll down and you can see literally they have everything. They have brand new overlay packs that match to specific games. They have our free ones up here. They have multi-stream widgets for Twitch, YouTube, and Kick if you're multi-streaming. Free chat box widgets. They got a bunch of stuff. So if you want to keep your setup completely free today, you can choose one of these 6 options here, which I'll be doing for the video. But if you want to upgrade your stream to the absolute highest level, you got 2 new options. The first option is actually taking advantage of their subscription plan where you have over 8,000 overlays to switch between whatever you want. They have different game overlays, themed overlays, everything you'll need. But now they just came out with option 2, which is if you just want to buy one and not pay a monthly fee and you just want to lock this one in, you simply click on it and you're able to just buy it outright for a one-time fee instead of having to pay every month. Both options are great, just depends on what streamer you are. But like I said, we're keeping it free for this video, so we're gonna go back to all products and scroll down to the free stream overlays at the top. So pick on whichever one's your favorite. I'm gonna do the Pure series. Then in the top right corner, click on this orange install series button. We're gonna choose our platform. Mine for this video is Twitch. Then we're gonna click on this top left where it says create fitting alert set. It's gonna give it a second to load and automatically design perfect alerts that match this aesthetic and this overlay pack. So now once we've done that, we can actually go to my scenes at the very top. You're gonna see yours right here. Usually it has this recently edited button, so we'll click on that. Now this is our entire overlay package right here. So we'll start with the starting soon screen with this one and we'll work our way down. So click on the starting soon screen and we already have a beautiful animated starting soon screen right here. There's only a couple things we really got to change. First thing you'll note is that we have our different sources on the left-hand side here. However, we can just hover over it and you can see these little boxes changing. We can also zoom out or zoom in with the mouse wheel if we need to. So on the left-hand side here, you'll see the different sources with this little drop down. So you'll notice that we have a category for foreground and we have a category for background. And I'm going to essentially call this like a sandwich. Think of it like a streamer sandwich where the foreground is your bread and the background is also your bread. And then we'll do the filling in a minute. We'll start by changing the social media tags here. All you got to do is click on the folder button. Can I make this longer? I can. I'm going to bring this down here and you can see that we have an image. For this one, it is YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. So I'm going to go on the text button and I'm going to double click it. So then I'm going to click on content and I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to type in my handle for YouTube. And then all I got to do is simply exit out. We got Cpaws music there. Now let's say you don't want to have Twitter or X on here. All you got to do is double click on it till you get to the little part where it's highlighting the icon. And then you're going to click on settings and then you're going to click on the image right here. So we're going to click on the pure social icon for Twitter. And then notice how we have all of these other different themed ones here. So if you just wanted to put, let's say, your TikTok instead, you'll click on TikTok and then you can exit out and now you got TikTok. So once you have your social icon that you want, all you have to do is go to the text one over here, put in your handle again. And you can also change the styling if you want with different font settings. I like it the way it is on default and we like to keep things easier here. And then let's say you just don't want socials or whatever reason, these are all nested in a folder. So you can just go and click this little eyeball to hide it and then you only have 2. Or you could just hide all of them. It really just depends on what you want to do. And you could obviously click on a different folder like this one or this one, move things around a little bit better to make it more leveled. So now the starting soon screen is looking great. We're going to first save all of our progress in the top right corner with the green save button. Spam that thing, make sure you don't forget. And then you're going to notice a button that says copy overlay URL. If we drop down here, we got a couple different options. For something like our gameplay scene, which we'll handle in just a minute, we're going to want to split it up between foreground and background. But for something like your starting soon screen, it really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do complete scene to make it a little bit faster to set up. So all you got to do is click on copy overlay URL right here, and then let's go into our streaming software. What you want to do is add a new scene or just rename the default scene here. We'll call this starting soon. And then for your sources, we're going to hit the plus button and then a browser source. We'll call it starting soon screen, and then hit OK. And then we're going to paste in that URL right here. We're going to change the width by 1920 and then change the height to 1080. And then we're going to hit OK. Give it a second to load, and it's going to pop up right here. Now you have a professional animated starting soon screen completely for free. Also, if you're making changes back and forth, make sure to hit save in the website. And then also, if you're having trouble, you can actually double click on the browser source, scroll down to where it says refresh cache of current page, hit that, and then OK, and it'll automatically reset it in here as well. So now we have our starting soon screen. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to go back to the scenes overview here in the top left corner. We'll go back to our one that we just worked on, and let's do something like this talking scene here, like a just chatting scene. We'll click on this, and you'll notice here that the live chat's already connected. As soon as I have someone talking in chat, it'll post there. It also has updated my latest subscriber, latest follower, latest cheer, and if it hasn't for you, it's because you don't have one of these yet, like you don't have a subscriber, so on and so forth. Same thing here, you can just go and hide, let's say the cheer, the subscriber, the donation, whatever you want to hide, you can hide, keep your latest follower, up to you. But everything is auto-filled here, which is fantastic. So if you wanted to use this as a just chatting scene, you could probably put your camera here, or if you want it as your gameplay scene, you can put your gameplay here and your camera here, or if you're browsing websites, you can have your display capture here and then your camera here. It really just depends on what you want to use it for. But this is where the sandwich metaphor comes into play. You have your foreground up here, which is your alert box, your follower, all the account, like all this stuff, and then you have your background stuff here. So it'll make more sense in a second, but let's first start with our background here. All we want to do is go to the top right corner and then click on copy overlay URL and then copy the background specifically. So copy that real quick and go into your streaming software. We're going to make a new scene. We'll call this one just chatting or web browsing or whatever. Hit OK. Same thing. We'll add a new source, browser source. We'll call it talking scene and then hit OK. Then make a new source, browser source. Same idea here. We're going to call this one chatting background. Make sure you note it as a background. Then hit OK. We're going to post in the URL, change the width 1920, height 1080, hit OK. And now we have our background here. So it's literally just the background graphic and then two spots, one for our gameplay, camera, whatever you want to do. So now before we put the bread, we got to put our filling in. So what we're going to do now is add our webcam if you want to use a webcam. So I'm just going to quickly add one using a video capture device. Go ahead and choose my crappy integrated camera, and then we're going to hit OK. And then now we're going to put this wherever we want. So if we want to have it here, we could have it here. Or if we want to shrink it down to size, maybe put it right about here and then put like your browser there. It's up to you. But just use the corners here, and you can also hold down Alt to shave the sides if you would like. But we're going to put our foreground on in a second, which is going to make it a lot cleaner. You can also put your game capture up there. It really depends if you want to use this for just chatting or your gameplay. So if you wanted to do gameplay, you could add a game capture, or if you wanted to do web browsing, you do display capture or a window capture. I booted up a Steam game just so we can put something there. So I'm just going to add a plus button. We'll do a game capture, hit OK, and then we're going to capture a specific window and golf with your friends, hit OK, and then it'll pop up. And then we want to grab the corner and just kind of make it fit in the box the best we can. So that way we have filled in all the blanks. We're good to go. Just know that order matters in your source list. Like if I drag this background to the very top like so, it's going to cover everything. So this is where that sandwich metaphor comes into play. So make sure the background is the lowest one, and then we have our sources in the middle. And now let's go grab that foreground. So going back to here, we're going to click on foreground, copy URL, and then go back to OBS, add a new source, browser. We'll call it chatting foreground, even though technically this is a gameplay scene. That's all right. Then we're going to paste in the URL. Width is 1920 by 1080. You guys are getting the hang of this. Then we're going to hit OK. And now you can see the game matched up perfectly, but I need to trim over my webcam a little bit. So I'm going to click on video capture device and bring it down to right about there. And now we have a professional just chatting gameplay, whatever scene you want to say. So now that we have our two basic scenes, we got our starting soon, we got our just chatting slash gameplay slash whatever. There's only a couple more things we really need to do. The first is, since we already linked our Twitch account, our live chat's already connected, our alert box is already connected, our latest follower, as you can see here, is connected. We can actually do more and swap stuff out if you would like. So if you want, you can click on add widget, then you can see all the stuff like different alerts, different live chats, goal bars, everything like that. But we can click on live chat. You can see we got a bunch of different free chat box widgets. Like we got this box chat, which I'm a fan of. They also have the cozy chat, which I kind of like even more. But all you gotta do is simply just click it. Then you can just click on install into scene. And now this green box right here is going to be your chat. So if you wanted to, you can go and adjust this just by making it a little bit smaller and place it over the other live chat. And then for the actual live chat, it's this one right here. So we just hide that. And now we have our other live chat. You just got to make it a little bit smaller. That looks a lot better. So obviously when you've done that, click save in the top right. So it'll adjust it in OBS. But then now we really just want to transition. So if we go to scenes overview, click on our folder once again, you're going to see scenes and transition installation guide here. So click on that. And if you just want to mass download and import to OBS Studio specifically, you can just follow this setup here and it puts all of this directly in OBS. But if you're using Streamlabs or Melds, you got to follow along how we've been doing it. But more specifically, we want to go to transitions installation here. Then we're going to click on download and really make sure that you see that this has a number here. So mine says 1,000. So find your number and then remember that number. Next in OBS, we're going to go to scene transitions. Then we're going to go down to where it says plus, click on plus, and we're going to do a stinger transition. So then we're going to hit OK. We're going to browse for that video file we just downloaded. So find that and click on that. And then if you remember, we have to put our number in, right? So I'm going to put 1,000 because that's what mine said. And we're going to hit OK. So now watch what happens when we click on our other scene. So we're going to switch to just chatting. We have our professional transition that we got right there. That looks beautiful. So click on starting soon. And look at that, beautiful. But like I said earlier, they have thousands and thousands of overlays, widgets, and different things for your stream. It's actually crazy. So if you want to give it a shot, I actually got you guys the hookup on the download, so you can use promo code Cpaws and apply it to your yearly stream pass to save 50% off, so you can give it a shot. And the link is also in the description below. And if you want to keep upgrading your stream, watch this video to the side of me. It's going to take your stream to the next level. My name's Cody, and I'll see you in the next one.